All right, what's up, hermanos? How you guys doing today? All right, so today, I don't know, man. I got the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Miller,
Legend.
the
What's going
legend.
on? What's up, Javier? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Joe? What's up, man? I'm doing real good tonight, man. Real good. I
It's
got
good.
Mr. Beardoctane himself.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. You had me since day one. You've been on me, so you finally got me in here.
Yeah, yeah. So in case you guys don't know, Joe is the real deal. He is for reals. I know he came out recently with a couple collabs here with Dan C, with Scott and Mr. No BS there. So he did that, and he's coming out with me tonight there. You guys will hear this on the podcast, and you guys will go ahead and see this as well. Um, so just a couple questions here for you, Joe. So tell me a little bit about you and the company.
Pretty much, it's just me. I'm a one-man show. I think I kind of talked about it on the when we did the release of the collab series a little bit, but a little bit over a year now. 2017ish, I started kind of brainstorming. I started growing a beer probably about like 4 years ago now. It's been so I kind of told the backstory before. My sister, she lives out in Texas and started doing the farmers markets and doing soaps, and she got into beer bombs, and I was sorry, she sent me some. I was like, oh, this stuff's pretty awesome. So she kind of shared a recipe a little bit, and I kind of tweaked it, and then I was like, you know what, I can, this is something I can get into. And then started researching it and get into like the making my own, I mean, just to save money. And then it just led from, that this stuff's pretty awesome. And I gave it to some friends. They loved it. And then I started getting into the oils, and just one thing led to another thing. And then I used to build websites on the side. So I was like, I could probably turn this into a business. So I just started a lot of research into like product development, and then building the website, and then just kind of getting into like trademarking the name and putting it all together, and just kind of coming up with a like a long term like plan, if you will, of trying to get this thing public. So
And we glad you did, man.
no,
Seriously,
I
seriously.
appreciate you guys have been all absolutely. It's I
Yeah.
If you asked me a year ago, I'd be sitting here now, and just where I'm at now with this whole thing, I tell you, you're out of your mind. It's crazy.
Yeah. So definitely keeping you hopefully busy, man. I know everybody's been a little maniac there, man. I know, man.
Yeah,
You need to
it's
get your
busy
theme song or
between,
something.
yeah, between regular work, the family, and then the business side of things. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I'm getting to the point now where I got to start looking at possibly hiring help. It's tough because it's my baby. And to if I can get to the point where I'm just making the product, and they can start helping me fill orders, that probably be maybe the path that I go, just because it's my name's been on it. Everything from customer support to issues with the website to social media. It's been all me, so it's pretty involved. So it's one of those things that you want to kind of let go and have something happen to it, because they're not going to see that it's Bob you got working for you. It's Joe from Beard Octane. So it's one of those things that you want to make sure it's 100%. So
Right. I have a few questions here for you. So why did you choose the name Beard Octane?
um, I think just the marketing standpoint, coming into something that was catchy. Just a lot of it, I think, had to do with like building the website. I always look for something whenever I build a website, like a domain name, or a name that's going to be easy to remember, stand out, obviously, just easy to remember. You see the name, you pretty much know exactly what it has to do with. So I think that had a big part into like why I went with that name. Um, there was a few other names. I started drawing up the logo. I should probably pull those out. I had like a few different like logo designs, and then end up going with the one that obviously that you see today. Um, just because it was simple, clean, and you see it and you recognize, and you know what it is. So like I was saying before, that's when I kind of look back well, about 2 years ago. That's when I trademarked it, and then I got that all done before I launched the company. So yeah, I think a lot of it had to do with just the brand recognition, and just looking at other names that are out there, and just something that was catchy and kind of my speed, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
You
cool.
know?
Yeah. So I know you did let us know how long you've been growing out your beard. But is there a reason why you started growing out your beard?
I think just because my regular career, if you will. I never was allowed to, and I just never. I've been doing that for 17 years now, and I just never was allowed to grow a beard or a mustache. And when I first started, it was always thin in this area, and it was just one of those things that whether it wasn't the style or just wasn't my style, if you will. But then I got into a different position where it was allowed, and I was like, let me give it a shot. I never done it before, and started growing it. And I used to keep it really short, and just now with the company now getting into the products and just like the maintenance and the care, and just kind of consumes you, if you will. And it's a kind of like a lifestyle now of taking care of it. So it, went from being short to, it's getting longer now. And, it's just one of those things that just, it's all in now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, don't trim it, man, because everybody's trimming them beards. Everybody's getting
No,
them beards
especially now with the fall coming now up here in New England, the fall and the winter coming, it's gonna be a full send. So
So real quick, I know where you're from, but does everybody know where you're from? So do you want to let people know what state you're in at least?
yeah, I'm in Connecticut, right up in the Northeast. I born and raised in Connecticut. Yeah, so I currently live and I've been in Colchester for a little bit over 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we're right here in good old Connecticut.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
All right.
the taxes are nice and high.
All right. So, what is one of your favorite memories? So that's usually a question I kind of ask everybody.
Like growing up memories or just
Growing up memory or any type of memory on there, whether it's adult,
I think
childhood.
being younger, just um, I would say we didn't come like have a lot growing up. I just saw how hard, my father, my parents have always worked. They always made a point to. We always did things as a family. Vacations. We go on vacation. It was going out camping. But that we always did it as a family, and those are like that was one of the things that kind of got instilled with me from my parents is like always do stuff as a family. So that's probably as a childhood memory, that'll probably be like the biggest, you know, memory, if you will. So.
Right. Nice. All right. So I know you're Mr. Beardoctane, but do you have any of your own daytime or nighttime routines?
Oh man, routines. I would say morning. Usually, I'll try hitting the gym before I go to work in the morning. So work out. Try to. It's a little bit tougher now with a little bit less sleep and with the business and everything like that. So if I make it to the gym, I'll usually shower right before work, and then from there, try for the cold rinse at the end, and then oil. Give it a few. Depending, lately I haven't been doing the bomb. Sometimes I'll throw a little bit of butter in right now. Just depending, kind of what I'm going for. I guess at that time. Comb, Oxford comb. I love that detangling brush. That works awesome on my. I know some people don't like it, but on me, it's a must-have for me. Yeah, just I would say that for daytime, nighttime. Pretty much butter at night. Maybe throughout the day I'll touch up, but I usually have a couple oils in my car or whatever. So I'll usually like touch it up during the day if I need to, depending how it's doing. But for the most part, nighttime it'd be butter routine at night. So
Yeah.
showers, the LCW that I offer, majority of my products obviously because it's an abundance of it. But yeah, it's a LCW and the FBW for the body wash and the shower. So yeah, it's pretty much my routine.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, I'm not trying to kiss your butt or anything, but yeah, I kind of use your freaking Oxone comb. I use
Yeah,
everything that's yours, man. And you know it because I purchased your stuff, man.
yeah.
Honestly, one thing that I kind of do is I try to purchase as much as I can on my own. I
No,
don't
I
like
know
to
you
ask
do.
anything for freebies or anything from
Yep.
anybody there. Yeah, but
Always
definitely
got coconut though.
when I travel too, man, I always make sure I carry your comb and
Yep.
your brush and carry the LCW on there. And
Yeah.
I've actually been using, and I'm gonna make a video. I use this. I consider this my
Yeah, that
dog
thing's
kit.
awesome.
I
The only thing I
consider
do
this my
have to
dog kit.
I got to look at because I just came up with the safety razors. I
Yeah.
I leave it in that travel pouch, whatever. I stuck my hand in the other day, and the razor caught my finger and smoked it. So I had to make some kind of razor guard. So just
Yeah, razor guard was like a little slit for that, man.
yeah, just to
Yeah.
cover that thing got me good. But yeah, no, that travel pouch is awesome. Yeah.
TSA friendly, man. I think this is the first time I don't get stopped by TSA. So
Oh, with that side, yeah,
yeah, I'm like, all right,
yeah,
here
that's
it is.
good.
Just looked at it.
That should
Oh,
be a good selling point. I got to add that to the
yeah, and they leave
website.
you alone, man. They see it, it's beard stuff. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I'm like, all right,
Hey, look at it and see it. They know exactly what it is.
they leave you alone, man. Yeah, just something that heads up if anybody has, TSA problems like me.
Well, you're doing a lot of traveling, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit more often than before.
Yeah.
This past 2 years, I've been traveling a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I know you recently had the collab, man. How's that been doing, man, with them sales?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's been doing really awesome. I actually had to make some more of Scott's sun bacon
Yeah.
oil. I had to make some more of that. I just made some more of the Jamboree and the Roosevelt. That's a second batch of that as well. I just did the butter for the Jamboree for Dan's. I got to look at doing it for Scott and Matt's as well. But yeah, that stuff's been doing awesome. Most likely gonna end up doing a bomb. This past week has been pretty hectic schedule. So tonight, actually, after we're done with this interview, I'm gonna be making a bunch of butters tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna capitalize on that by introduce the bombs into the mix because I've been getting asked quite a bit for those. So no, it's been doing awesome, and those guys have been unbelievable, like to me, and supportive, and that was just a fun thing to get out to you guys. I mean, it really did awesome. You know,
Yeah.
feedback's been great. So
Yeah. And I actually want to give a kudos to Dan. It's because I think the reason I'm actually talking to you and I've been kind of cool with you is because of Dan, man. Because like
yeah,
I
yeah,
I hit up Dan. And he's like, all right, try Joe's stuff,
yeah.
try
Dane's been my
Beard
dude since
Octane.
day one. We kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of funny. We talk about every now and then. We just kind of came into the game, if you will, if that's what you want to call it. Kind of at the same time. Just about a little bit over a year ago, just kind of getting our feet wet and figure out how things go and how to go about things. And we just the Beard Dream, he was I think my very first review, and then Beard Strong '08, he was Kenny, he was like my second, and then from there I think they sent it to Dan, and then Dan and I got linked up, and yeah, and then from there just everybody else who has done a review of my products. I mean, I sincerely like thank you. You guys have like helped out my company, unbelievable, like tremendously. So, but yeah, it's funny how you say that. It's just, Dan's been my day one. We kind of came into together, so definitely owe him a lot of gratitude. So.
Yeah. All right. On that point, what are some of your favorite scents? Because I know some of these scents that I have here, like like
What do
I love
what's
Liquid
everything
Gold.
that you have?
Dude, I think I have almost everything from
Yeah,
Texas tea. Um,
it's my original.
which one?
Yeah, that's like so underrated to me.
Yeah,
Texas tea.
Texas.
Yeah, yeah,
I got your barbershop, man. I think I got almost everything, man.
yeah. My
Defiant.
favorite, yeah, I would say my favorite liquid gold, Citrafella,
Yeah.
the Ginger
Fella,
Jamboree.
OG.
That thing, I've been wearing that quite a lot of that lately. It's just so refreshing. Rodeo Barbershop, last call. Let's say that's
I
definitely
like
up
that one too,
for
man.
me. Yeah, it's smooth. Especially going out like at night, like on a weekend or something like that. It's just
Right.
nice and subtle. Yeah, those would probably be my top ones, I would say. But I love them all. I think
Yeah.
it's like anything that I put out is something that I would wear. And if I don't like the way it smells, then I usually don't put it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to spread out a little bit from that because obviously everyone has a different sense and different likes, whatever. But you can usually you can kind of tell even if I'm not like a fan of a certain kind of scent, if hey, this is gonna do well, or like an offensive smell to somebody. So
Right. Yeah, because I think the only smell I don't really like at all, and I don't even think that's you, is a cinnamon smell. That's the only thing I can't really do.
yeah, well, I mean, but do you have the apple pie one?
No, that's the only one I haven't
Yeah,
gotten.
all right, I'll take
That's
it.
probably
You have to try
that's
that
probably
one.
the
It's the
only
apple
reason I
pie
haven't
one.
gotten it.
Yeah, the vanilla kind of overrides the cinnamon on that one, but
Yeah.
yeah, but that one's awesome.
And that's probably the only reason I never got it. It's just because part of the cinnamon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Otherwise, I would have had that
we'll
one.
fix that for you.
Right.
So season 4, everyone's gotta love apple pie.
Yeah, I mean,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. It's American, right? It's an American pie.
Yeah, that's it. You know?
All right. Any future plans for the business? I know you've been trying to grow. I've seen some pictures of the pickup truck, with some
Yeah,
drywall and studs and something.
yeah. I just actually just for all the products being inside the. I mean, you can kind of see behind me right now. It's kind of cleared out from the last time I did a video, but a lot of the stuff I just moved down. We built a house a couple of years ago, but 2 bay garage. Basically just split it right in half and storage racks and it's all air conditioned and heated everything, but just basically made a lab slash workshop down there. So I'll have to take a video down there one day. But yeah, that's what the picture with the pickup truck, all the building materials. So I
Yeah.
did that. Just get it all in a more controlled environment, and I just need the storage space really too. So I got some stainless steel tables and a pretty sweet little setup. So yeah, other than that, obviously growth, I think, for any company. But lately, I just got into Mohegan Sun Casino, which is pretty big in this area. The Farmer's Almanac store, into the casino itself. They put into the product in the hotel lobby. They have like little stores in the lobby, so that got in there. So that was huge. I'm pretty pumped about that. Um, just starting to open up more wholesale accounts are starting to trickle in, which is good. So I think that's just kind of people trying the product that have a business, and they're seeing that I put out a quality product. I can say that, with confidence. But yeah, I would say growth, but at a good pace. I hate to rush things. I try to slow down as much as I can to not get too far ahead of myself, if you will.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I understand there. But that's pretty good, man. You're already busy as it is, man. Keeping yourself
Yeah,
even
it's
busier.
it's yeah, it's tough. The
Yeah.
sleep is rough right now, but
Yeah, Mr. No Sleep, man. I remember every time I see you on, you're always on.
yeah,
Like
my
I get
mom
home
just
from
yelled at
work
me
and like
yesterday.
dude's on, man. Like, what the
My
heck?
mom's on Instagram. She's like, I see what time you were posting. I'm like,
Like, jeez.
that's on auto post. That's not me.
You're replying to it already. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I'm giving out likes and replies or whatever at
like, what's
1:41
up,
in the morning.
man? Like, what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, an auto reply, right? What's up, brother?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Everybody.
you that's keeping me up. Oh, good.
Man. All right. So on this note, what is your most requested center product then?
Um, Liquid Gold,
Yeah.
Citrafella, those are the big ones. The collab series right now, those are all doing amazing. Um, I'd say those. I mean, the barbershop's always. I saw Downshift is always huge. That one does very well. Um, yeah, I would say those are probably like the top 4 or 5, if you will. But there's always, it comes and goes. Like right now, apple pie is huge because obviously the
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 season.
fall come and everything like that. So that's usually always blows up, and then I'll probably do the fir tree for around the holidays. So I'll bring that one back as well.
Yeah. Actually, I got that one too, man. That one's really
Yeah,
good this season.
that was awesome.
Yeah. I know that's one of the best Irvin's one of his favorite scents there for
Yep.
the holiday.
Yeah, I always get hit up, and they're like, "Oh, do you have any more?" And I'll find some like leftovers, and I'll send them out. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I gotta start getting on that as well. It'll be here before you know it.
So you said work lets you kind of have the beard now. Was this always is this the same job that you've had before then?
Yeah, no,
They started letting you?
yep, same job and just in a different, I guess, position in my job. So yeah, it's allowed where I'm at. So I knock on wood, don't plan on leaving that position for quite some time. So yeah, I'll keep rocking the beard.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, no, I'm in a good spot.
Nice. Did they say anything when you started growing the beard or anything?
No, it's actually funny though because when you have outside employment, you have to put it in writing and just let them know what you're doing. And so I did that. One of my bosses, great guy, he was laughing. He's like, "Beard Octane, huh?" And he's like, and all of a sudden he sent me an email. I was like, "Hey, we all looked at the website and we love it." And they're all like laughing and stuff, and they're all higher up. So now they're all about it. So they keep keep bugging me to hire them one day if it gets bigger, you know. But now
Yeah,
they're all about it. They love it.
that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and I got some great guys I work with, so they love it. And other guys I work with that have beards, they're probably my biggest promoters. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Definitely
Yeah,
really cool, man.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I know my kind of job, I deal with clients maybe once in a while,
yep,
rarely. But I do kind of deal with a couple people once in a while. So I remember when I grew it, I hope you don't mind if I share that with you.
no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
when I started growing it, people started looking at me weird and stuff, like, what the hell is going on to your
Oh
face?
yeah,
Like you do get the eyes, you do get everything, but just leave it.
yeah. But I think now it's more accepted.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't, the way I didn't realize how involved like the bearded community was, or until I started like researching it and getting into it, and obviously starting a company that, you know, is pretty involved with it, but just I didn't realize how involved and encompassed, and I mean, the kindness from everyone in the community, the fundraising and support and stuff is totally took me by surprise. So it's definitely awesome to be a part of, you know.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't see that going anywhere anytime soon, for
yeah,
sure. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. This is one of the best communities that's out there,
Yeah, it's
honestly, man.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, like welcoming. Second of all, like kind of always being there for you. If
Yeah.
you're MIA for a few days, they kind of hit you up,
Yeah.
hey, what's going
Checking
on?
on.
And,
Yep. Always
always
checking
checking
on
up
you.
on you.
Yep.
Always, man, always. Like, hey, when's the next video or when's the next product or whatever's going on? I know they kind of
Yep.
hit everybody up. So
Yep.
that's the best thing about this community, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome.
Straight up sincerity for the most part there.
Yep.
Right. So about that, get back into this, man. I love that freaking video with you freaking mowing your lawn. We're like,
I got
yeah.
another one I gotta make coming up soon, so it's coming. Yeah, I gotta make an LCW video. So I'm like,
LCW.
I did some brainstorming, so yeah, it should be pretty comical.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those, man. Those are pretty awesome, man. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
there's always something
YouTube
stupid.
update, man.
That's
Yeah, like,
my
oh, I got
personality, man.
YouTube. Hey, man, you gotta be yourself, man.
Yeah, that's
That's the best
me.
thing about you, man.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I kind of messaged you, like, you started being a little sarcastic, like, all right, cool, cool, cool. And then I started being sarcastic at work, like, damn, Joe's gonna get me fired at work. Like,
No,
oh,
it's kind of
God.
tough. It's like I just got a message the other day, someone about they didn't buy anything from the website yet, but they're like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I found your website through social media, and just I don't know, just some of your product descriptions and a sense of humor. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or it might be missing the mark." I was like, "Hey, everything's kind of the whole theme of the website and just me in general is just, it's a little serious, but then it you just got to lighten up a little bit. It's all in good fun, you know."
Yeah, yeah,
So, but
yeah. That's the best part about it, man. I think that's why I kind of got along with you. Like, this mother freaker is sarcastic as heck. And I like
yeah, I think it just makes it stand out a little bit. So you got to have fun with it,
yeah,
Everything be so
yeah,
serious, and I want
exactly, dude.
the brand to be
Exactly.
fun. That's what it's
Yeah,
for.
usually you reach out to a beer company, hey man, great product. Like, hey, what do you think? That's it. Like, hey, and then that's the relationship,
Yep.
man. I think
Yep.
that's why kind of people like get back to you and follow up with you, man, just because
Oh,
you're a people
absolutely.
person.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. All right. So I like to add a couple things here to behind the beard. It's called my lightning round. So you mind to kind of play that a little bit here?
Yeah, go ahead. If not, I don't like it, I'll just plead the fifth and we'll keep going.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and play this lightning round here. All right. So do you usually use a Apple or Android ecosystem?
Apple.
Apple. Why?
Um, I was always in college many years ago, was always like Windows and PC. I think I just once like the iPhones came out in
Mhm.
about 2011, so 8 years ago actually, I got my first iMac 27, and I slammed it out because at the time I was doing just getting into Photoshop and websites and stuff like that, and just the issue, like not having the issue of like viruses and stuff like that, and that thing was just a workhorse. I mean, the storage and just that thing was a beast. So that actually, unfortunately, kind of crapped out on me probably about 4 months ago. So it was something. Yeah, the hard. I
Oh, that
was
was
able
for
to
your
get
same
the hard.
machine, man.
I did the hard drive out, so I just got another one, but
Yeah.
got the hard drive out and was able to save all my stuff. I still want to kind of try to get that one going again. Um, I did something with the boot system or something like that. So, but yeah, definitely for me, Apple.
Nice.
Unless something changes, but that thing they've been workhorses for me. So
Yeah. And you had it for a while, man. 2011.
that one, yeah,
That one.
yeah.
Nice.
This one I just got 6 months ago. I think it's a 2018 or it may be a 19, but yeah, that one I had for 8 years, and that thing was nonstop. I definitely got my money's worth out of it.
Nice.
Just not having issues with the viruses and all that stuff. That was worth it right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. More friendly with that. With Apple, not letting you kind of, have viruses or others other
Yeah,
stuff.
and just their customer support too. I mean, for me, if anytime I had an issue going into like the Apple store or something like that with the computer, they've always been aces about it. So that's probably another reason why their customer support's been great. So
Yeah. True. 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 All right. So, what is your everyday carry? I know I did a video here not too long ago about your everyday carry. So I kind of showed my wallet, my phone, my keys, and a couple other things, and I tag people. So, what do you normally carry for your everyday carry?
obviously stuff I need for my regular work, keys, wallet, um, my canine partner. He comes to work with me every day. Him. I gotta have my oxhorn comb. Usually have like a bottle or two of oil in the car always, and then I got my brush, and then always extra change of clothes. My laptop if I don't forget it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. Besides every little
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
and
Oh,
chapstick. Gotta have my
chapstick.
chapstick.
Yeah. Any special type of chapstick?
Just the basic non-scented whatever flavor chapstick, the black and white one, the basic
Got
one. Yeah, that's the one I always use.
any Octane chapstick coming soon?
Nah, that's
That's too much work.
no. Just I gotta stick to the beard stuff. Yeah, I
I
just gotta
got
pick one thing and master that and stick to
you. Got
that.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, you start spreading yourself thin.
I got you. I got you. All right. So, what do you listen to when you're trying to pump yourself up, like for the day,
Music wise,
music wise, man?
man, I'm all over the place. I listen to everything except for probably country. I'm into rap, old school hip hop to death metal to like grunge. I'm into everything. If I usually at the gym, it'll be like old school hip hop, Biggie Nas or something like that, or if not, it's like Upon a Burning Body, like death metal or something like that.
Nice.
Usually for the gym or something. But yeah, I listen to everything to techno to but everything except like I said before, country for the most part.
Yeah. All right. Cool. 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 What's wrong with country, man? What's wrong with country?
Nothing. I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, no. Like I said, a lot of guys says I just never. I mean, some of the songs I do like, but I just never. If you ask me who's singing, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But I listen to pretty much everything else. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
Right. Right.
These guys are like, oh, I turn this off. I can't stand it. I just don't. Just don't listen to it.
I
So,
got you. I was just messing with you that part, man.
so all you beard country guys out there, don't be knocking me.
I
So,
know, right? I'm right. I might have to edit this off for the
yeah, I gotta go by.
They're like, damn it, I'm not buying
Yeah,
no more
yeah,
Octane.
yeah. My sales gonna go.
I know one person that's gonna make a comment in this podcast and video that he never comments on my stuff anyway. So I
Yeah.
know one comment for sure we're getting.
Oh. I'll talk about that after.
Yeah, we will. All right, your top three movies, man. Top three movies.
Oh man, that's tough. Um, well, you got the classics like Predator and Commando. How do you say what else? Top three movies. Rambo. I don't know. I'm an old school movie guy. All the new stuff too, but I mean, off the top of my head, I would have to say the old school stuff. What about you?
I'm starting to think about it. I'm looking at my top three, and they're all '90s movies.
Yeah, mostly that. Just 'cause, and the only reason why those movies popped up in my head is was it on Saturday? Saturday, I was down in the shop and I was making some stuff and what came on? Oh, Predator was on, and then the Rambos were on because that movie, the new one, just came out. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was just fresh on the top of my mind. But yeah, I like the old school movies. But I watch everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I say my top three are not in any order, but Goodfellas.
Yeah, I saw Goodfellas. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Uh, Andy Dufresne. What's the movie? Shawshank Redemption
Yep, that one's awesome. Yeah.
and Pulp Fiction. They're all '90s
Yeah,
movies.
yeah,
Right?
you
They're all
started.
around the
Yeah.
same time. And just
Yeah.
just, just three movies that top of my head
Yeah, top of your head. There's so
that I
many.
would say. And then
Yeah.
we'll probably just if you ask me this question next year, they'll probably be
Yeah.
different.
Anytime I like if I'm watching like TV late night, like The Reverend comes on or something like that, or like the bear fight scene or something like that.
Yeah,
I get yelled all the time. They're like, you're watching this again. I'm like, you cannot turn this movie off.
yeah, man. The Revenant is freaking awesome.
They probably say like 7 words the whole movie, but
Yeah. Talk about some beards, man, in that movie, dude.
oh
Freaking
yeah,
both of them,
it's
man.
killer.
Tom Hardy, dude. Tom Hardy and
Mm,
Leo. I'm like, dude, keep him up, man. Keep him up.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. So that leads me to the next question. So any famous person with a great beard that's out there?
Top of my head. I mean, Dan Bilzerian and his beard's pretty tough looking. I see famous guys. That's a tough question off the top of my head.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they don't keep them, man. Most of them just
So
do it
yeah,
for
that guy. But
themselves.
yeah, those always kind of come and go. I don't know. Who do you got?
Or that shoot, man. I don't know, man. For a famous
You got
person with a
Harding.
beard,
What's his face? The basketball player there. The Harding.
Harden. Yeah.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
beard's pretty mint.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. It's just whether they keep them or not.
Yeah.
It
Sometimes they
it
just
seems
take
like
them
the
off and stuff.
industry it kind of comes and goes.
Yeah. I guess for
You
movie
know.
stars, it kind of goes based on
Yeah, what they're
uh,
doing. You know, what
what they're
part.
doing for the film and stuff, and they gotta take it off, then they take it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like the dude from Beard Brand, and I always say like he'd probably be my beside you.
Yeah, those
But,
yeah
like,
those no those guys. I mean, I know they got sick beards. You
but
know.
Carlos Costa, man, the Portuguese guy, man, he has
Yeah,
a killer beard, dude.
yeah,
That guy has a killer beard.
yeah. Those things are pretty fierce.
Like, damn you, dude. Carlos Costa, dude.
Yeah, just some of those genetics, man.
I
You know.
know. So, any other? I know besides beard care, like any other daytime routines or nighttime routines, because with family or anything else that you kind of do.
I say, I mean, the everyday routine. I obviously work in the morning, get that done, and then grab my little guy from school every day and do our, hang out with him if he's got any schoolwork done, get that done, and then we just got done having a Nerf gun fight downstairs. He's shooting arrows downstairs. I can hear him right now, so I got to go talk to him about that. But yeah, for the most, yeah, the kid's an animal. Yeah, so all that stuff, and then get him to bed. Read a book, try to every single night, and then then just go down to the lab and fill orders and do the beard octane thing, But yeah, no, I get home from work and gotta take care of the family first, and
Yeah.
then business and get some sleep in there, and then do it all over again the next day,
Right.
You know,
Right. Right.
just a cycle right now, It is what it
Yeah.
is. Gotta
Yeah.
make it happen.
Exactly. Exactly. I gotta make family time. That's what I love about
Yeah.
everybody that always says that, man. Any company or any influencer or any reviewer that's out there, like, I always gotta make time for family, man. And that's
Yeah,
what's important there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without their support either. I mean, they see, what it's turned into, especially, there was
Yeah.
my mom and I were talking about it yesterday at her house, and just, I mean, they see it, how it's growing and how involved it is. At first it was like, oh, are you, you're selling stuff online? How you doing? And like, how many orders you get and blah, blah. I always get asked that, and they're like, you tell them, they're like, you serious? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's no joke. I'm like, it's a real thing, so.
Yeah. All right, man. With that, any recognition for any companies or influencers or content creators out there?
I would say all the beer companies out there that are going through the routine of, work and trying to make this into a full-time gig, and the other things in your life that are taking time away. You get your family and all that stuff, and you're busting your hump to make it work. So I always have a lot of respect for other guys out there that are, or giving up their careers to go full time or something like this, because I know how much work and time goes into it. So I just say like a blanket statement to all you guys, like, keep killing it. And I have to say, like I said it before in the live stream, it's weird because a lot of times you see like other companies, they're supposed to be like these guys like, oh, that's the competition. We don't talk to them, but like, it's not like that. I mean, obviously, like you have your business, you want it to be the best and do awesome, but like I talk to like more than half the beer companies, especially like in our community, the people that we know, we talk all the time, like on social media and stuff, and like the support. Like if I have a question, I'll ask. I get asked all the time, and I think that's pretty. It says something definitely about, like we were saying before, about the community. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, in regards to that, and obviously the influencers, the reviewers, and all that stuff. You know, Dan, Matt, Scott, yourself, Mo, all those guys. Everyone's been absolutely awesome to me, but just like what they do for the community in general, just they're keeping it. It's always a fresh topic, and they're just keeping the machine going forward. So, I mean, and if I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. I'm just off the top of my head, but just all you guys out there, you know who you are and the people I talk to. So yeah, it's just, just keep doing it. It's a fun ride so far. Keep it going.
Yeah. Everybody being cool like you, man. Seriously. And again, I'm not trying to kiss your butt or nothing.
No,
But
this
man,
is me.
everybody kind of
You
being
know,
being cool with you.
I'm trying to
Kind
get
of
more
doing your
into the
thing.
spotlight. I'm usually not a big interview or like, I'm not a public speaker guy, but
Yeah.
like I'm open to talk to anybody.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get you comfortable, man. You seem a little tense and everything else, but
Yeah, well, that's just the way I always am.
you're good
Just,
though, man.
it's just
You're good.
weird
Just
because you're like
chill.
talking to a
Just
camera
chill.
and like, who's on the other side of it, it's just,
Yeah, yeah.
but
You're good, man. You're good. You're good. Yeah, man. So honestly, like the way I see it, the way you guys are, and then the way you guys interact. I'm talking about the beer companies and everything else. I think that's pretty cool to kind of be able to talk to one company to the other
yeah,
company, kind of help each
absolutely.
other out with what needs to be done. Of course, no trade secrets or anything else, but maybe
No, but we help. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
we don't ask like what's your secret recipe or anything like
right,
that. We
exactly. But like anything else, like
equipment
marketing,
and like
yeah,
just how
equipment,
it,
tools you
yep,
use, what makes it easier for you to be able to put oil
yeah.
or something else, of course, man. Of course, you guys are willing to do that. And I think for the reviewers, they kind of do that as well. And whoever needs to kind of
Oh,
help out,
absolutely.
oh man, everybody always
Yeah.
hits each other up on this side as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely pretty cool for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, just finishing with a couple of things on here. I'd like to ask that, and this is a new question that kind of added on there. So, what's your favorite quote? If something were to say, "This is Joe," and this is my quote, and it doesn't have to be your own. It could be like, "What's your quote?" and what defines you.
Um, I always find myself just gonna send it. I say that a lot lately. Um, yeah, that would probably have to be it. Just send it.
Send it.
Yeah, things get tough and whatever, and you're trying to figure things out. You just got to go for it and make it happen, I guess. It's just one of those things. You just gotta power through. Like, if you're gonna make a mistake, making 100 miles an hour, it's just you gotta take that chance and go for it. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
true, 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 true. All right, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right, man. So, Joe, I want to thank you so much for this kind of
absolutely.
little session that we had here, man.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again
Definitely
soon.
appreciate it, brother. Definitely appreciate it, man.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Hopefully I get to
absolutely.
fly out soon. I'll hit you
Yeah,
up if I do. Trust me, man. I'm gonna hit you up.
yeah, no,
I'll make some
100%.
people upset, but I'll definitely stop by if anything, man.
Absolutely.
So I usually like to end it here with like kind of like the last few seconds, last minute here with you. Anything you want to add on there? Feel free to go ahead and just you get the last minute, man.
Yeah, just thank you. That's all I could really say to you guys. To you, to everybody, the customers. Everyone's been absolutely amazing. To me, you made it. I know it seems like it's work and it's the hours and all that stuff, but it makes it when you get those emails or those messages, hey, love your product, or you get an awesome review or something like that, it makes it totally as addicting. It makes it totally worth it where you want to keep making awesome products and keep it going. So I can honestly, I keep saying thank you, but it seems repetitive, but just, yeah. So I can really say to you guys is thank you and keep bringing you good stuff.
Well, with that, we're ending the episode here. You guys can definitely listen to the podcast and then the video coming out shortly. Thank you guys, hermanos, and then you guys have a great rest of your day.
Yeah. Take care, guys. Thanks, Javier.
Thank you, brother.